Oh hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Kobe Scroby and welcome back to Steam Next Fest Demos. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy the stream, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, avoid the ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us. You can subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting an Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you'll get one free Prime subscription per month. You can choose to use it here, or maybe if you're lucky you can get gifted a sub. If you're watching later on YouTube, use the YouTube join button or the Patreon link in the description if you'd like to join the server. If you do any of those things, look in the YouTube description for a Discord link, and also pinned in the Twitch chat, message me on there. I'll get you the server information and schedule time to get on there and play with you. So I played a bunch of these demos earlier for about 5 hours and 40 minutes. And I think I'm down to like 6 or 8 demos left. I started this one last stream, but it started storming really bad. And Laura needed me to come pick her up because she walked to work because it was nice out this morning. So I had to go. So we're going to try this one again. Here we go. This one, The Dyer expedition is an expedition to Antarctica, and it is based on, from what I understand, the Lovecraft novel Mountains of Madness. So, let's see what it's all about. The expedition left last year. They kept radio contact during their journey to the Antarctic. After they finally arrived, they set up base camp. They kept us up to date with what they were working on, at least for some time. About a month ago, their supply ship returned to the base camp. The entire team had disappeared. The university didn't want me to go. They said going to the Antarctic alone was practically suicide. I agree. I also agree. But I cannot resist the pull. Something draws me there. I need to know what happened to my colleagues, my friends. And here we are. Alright, I forgot to check the settings. I had them set earlier, but I want to make sure everything's still good. Sound effects, that seemed to be the voice also. Wasn't there a... Yeah, pixelation strength. This is super... Here, check this out. I can't even tell what I'm looking at. Alright. Much better. Much better. Alright, here's my ship. Alright, one more thing here. Hey, it didn't save. Why won't it save? Huh. Whatever. Alright. Here's where my friends are. What? Dig up grave? I think I need to find a crowbar now or something. Yeah, because I need to get that open too.
January 4th, 1931. W. Dyer. My name is William Dyer, and I'm a professor of geology at the Miskatonic University, Massachusetts. Our mission in the Antarctic is to conduct several geological surveys and, soil properties permitting, archaeological digs on parts of the continent that haven't been explored by previous expeditions. After several grueling weeks at sea aboard the Arkham, we have finally reached our destination. Following the unloading of the expedition's cargo, the ship is to make the return trip to bring further supplies. Aside from the usual reports on our surveys, I will keep a diary and instruct several key members of the team to do the same. Antarctica is, for all intents and purposes, a new scientific frontier, and I want to preserve even the minutest of details for posterity in case our expedition fails under unforeseen circumstances. January the 10th, 1931. W. Dyer. We erected a rudimentary shack for the team with the supplies we brought. It should prove a better shelter than the number of tents we had to spend the last 6 nights in if we intend to stay for as long as we have planned, which is several weeks. The Arkham is scheduled to return in 14 days with supplies. January the 12th, 1931. W. Dyer. While we studied what lies within the cave, Mr. Gedney was able to erect the drilling apparatus and promptly excavated several fossils, mostly things like seaweeds and trilobites. These discoveries align with the strata they were found in, but they are of course exciting nonetheless. What is remarkable, though, is an enormous fossil that Mr. Gedney was able to unearth. It seems to be the imprint of a gigantic, hitherto unknown species of 5-sided starfish.
I got a boba. See when you suck them up. And then they're squishy. Alright, so I started this game earlier, but I had to go. And I got to about right there. So... Oh, look. Starfish. This is the starfish fossil he was just talking about. Well, I can't get in there. I can't... Whoa. Oh, ladder. No? Can I dig this? It's like I run faster sideways. Do you know they got boba alcohol now? No. Don't the bobas like, Oh, Laura says, looks like more hail is coming. Don't the bobas absorb the alcohol or something? So you could put them in there and then take them out and eat them and... Dude, there's more storm. Like, it's raining hard outside right now all of a sudden. It was like nothing, 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 one thunder, and now it's going crazy again. %, chance of storms. It usually doesn't storm here. And then when it does, it comes on hard for about 5 minutes and goes away. Which is what it's done today, but it's done it like 4 or 5 times. Alright, here's the drill. Can't use it? Alright, well, let's head up here. We got some sleds. It's locked. tried to get in here. I'm too tall, apparently. Well, here, I uncovered these with my shovel, but I don't see... Oh! Hey, there we go. Wait, shovel, come here. I didn't put you down. Alright, I got the keys. I need something to open these. And something to take these boards off so I can go inside there. Nothing? Alright, fine. I guess we're going. Can't shut the door. More sleds. This does a lot. It's so bright. Ooh. There's a glowing part? Why is it glowing?
January the 11th, 1931. W. Dyer. After successfully establishing a base camp and setting up a basic hut, my research assistant Danforth and I have set out to inspect this conspicuous cave entrance, then marched on. What we found inside must be seen to be believed. A construct of some kind, then an entrance leading further into the darkness, all built in stone. It must have been built by an ancient people thousands of years ago. I have yet to find an answer to the question of how they possibly could have arrived, let alone how they sustained themselves in Antarctica. How were humans of yore able to stay alive in such a hostile environment, not to mention to erect such an imposing structure? January the 13th, 1931. W. Dyer.
W. Dyer.
After examining the structure further, we surmised that it must be far more ancient than we initially believed. The open entrance features what appears to be a door-like mechanism, but there does not seem to be any obvious way of operating it. There is a 5-sided hole at the center of the platform, about 10 inches wide, which suggests that something is missing, an object which can be inserted into it. January the 16th, 1931. W. Dyer. We've found a strange object embedded in the ice, not far from the entrance. It's a 5-sided cylinder, primarily made of stone with a star-shaped top. It has metal trimmings, a gemstone embedded in its top side, and its 5 sides are marked with strange symbols. This newly discovered object fits the hole of the pedestal in front of the door perfectly, but inserting it doesn't seem to have any effect. I can only speculate, but I assume it functions like a key to open the door should it close.
Okay. W. Dyer. Hey, we got a candle. Wow. It's so bright. Alright, pick up strange object. What's with the glowing though? That's... How is that light coming in? Is that from outside? Okay, this looks like the ocean, and these look like tentacles, and these look like winged demons. I don't know.
January the 13th, 1931. W. Dyer. I finally found some time to inspect the mural inside of the structure more closely. What's portrayed here must be an elaborate joke, because the alternative frightens me deeply. It depicts several winged creatures. Their bodies are cylindrical, their heads are almost star-shaped, and they have several appendages that remind me of cephalopods. They're held up by an amoeba-like mass. Below this, there is what I can only describe as a simplified map of the solar system. The mass to the left may represent the Sun, while the circles to the right of it may represent certain planets. The third circle, Earth, is slightly shifted upwards, possibly to highlight it. This iconography is unlike anything I'm familiar with.
Oh, this is the solar system. Okay. So this is Earth. It's standing up higher. So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. What is this? Oh, is that... Wait. Is that like an asteroid belt or something? The sub memes have been wild today? Oh, actually, Laura showed me, what was it? Oh, no, she told me that they found it and it depressurized and imploded or something. There's more of that glowy stuff. That must be the glowy stuff. I want the glowy stuff. You got some good ones that you could link them. Some of your favorites. Hey, there's a guy. He's gone. He disappeared. See the guy? People already making mods for different games about the sub. What would we do without the internet, people? We'd be bored AF. What would I do without this ladder? I would not be able to do anything. I don't think I'm going any farther that way. I mean, that's what we get for being capitalists. You know? Some guy's like, ooh, I could put together a crappy sub and I can charge people $250,000 to get on it. I wouldn't... Dude, if the thing hadn't have gone down there and gotten stuck, I would have even kind of suspected that they weren't even going to the Titanic. They were just going under the water and moving around some, and then the TV screen in there showed them the Titanic, you know? But since it did get stuck down there, I guess it was. What's up, Dishonest, everyone? So focuses on the billionaire stuck in the submarine that most people don't know about the refugee boat that capsized near Greece. I do not know. I turned on Hassan for a bit today, but he was talking about something else. So I have been way behind on my news the last couple weeks. My favorite ones ended up being removed or taken down. There's one in the content suggestions. All right, let's look at it. They didn't get stuck. They got deep enough and it imploded. And that deep, they basically turned to liquid within nanoseconds. Oh, yeah. It just... Hundreds of refugees are still unaccounted for? Do you got a short clip for that, Dishonest, that I could watch? You know, something that's just maybe...
I don't have friends.
Something that's just like a couple minutes that we could get the gist of it. If not, that's cool. I'm just wondering if you got one handy. Since I've been so behind on my news and stuff, I've been slacking.
I don't have friends.
There is only one man that can save these people in that missing submarine.
I don't have friends. I got family.
They look like GTA. You can skim through this one for the details and news clips. Let's check this out real quick. Let's see what I've been missing.
Now, the story of the missing Titanic submarine has dominated. For days now, the story of the missing Titanic submarine has dominated headlines around the clock, and it seems now that tragically the makeshift submarine has imploded and those on board have died, including, very sadly, a 19-year-old who went there to please his father from reports that are coming in, even though he was afraid to do so. But this is also all while two tragic incidents of refugees dying at sea have largely been ignored, including one ongoing right now, with people that are much easier to find because we know exactly where they are, but no one seems to care because they are poor. Seems to be the only real difference. And here's what you need to know, since I'm assuming most of you don't know about the other two disasters. The first took place on June 14th when a boat filled with refugees sank off the coast of Greece. Take a look at this video.
It's been 1 week since an overloaded fishing trawler filled with hundreds of migrants sank off the southwest coast of Greece. The vessel left port in Libya.
Did you see how many people were on there?
With
hundreds of people. They could not put another person. I guess a couple more could go up here. You're not supposed to be standing up there, though. Look at that. I don't believe they fit so many people in there.
Hundreds of migrants sank off the southwest coast of Greece. The vessel left port in Libya and crossed the Mediterranean before becoming disabled. It drifted for hours before capsizing. The anger, grief, and political fallout continue.
It probably tipped over because there's so much. It's so top heavy with all these people. Especially if the engines are out.
Hundreds remain unaccounted for.
The Greek authorities say they'll continue a search for bodies as long as is necessary, but there's no hope of finding anyone alive. Survivors are recovering in a refugee camp near Athens. Adil Hussein, originally from Pakistan, is looking for a friend of his brother, who is also on the boat.
I don't know where my brother is. I don't know, missing. My brother left Libya last Friday, 3 days, and I can't find him. No one will tell me. As soon as he got into the boat, he said only 50 people will fit, and they were putting 750 on board. He said it's 100% sure it'll take in water.
This is a tragedy that happened last week, and the conditions on that boat were horrifying. According to leaked testimonials told by survivors to Coast Guards, Pakistanis were forced below deck, while other nationalities were allowed on top deck, where they had a far greater chance of surviving a capsize. Greece is now facing heavy criticism for its alleged role in the boat's sinking. Last week, Greek authorities denied claims that the boat had capsized after the Coast Guard attempted to tow it to shore. Authorities initially said the Coast Guard kept its distance, but their assistance, quote, had been declined after they threw a rope to the vessel to, quote, stabilize and check if it needed help. But Tarek Al-Drubi, a man who had 3 relatives on board, told CNN that they had seen Greek authorities towing the vessel with ropes, but say they were tied in the wrong places, which caused it to capsize. The other tragic incident happened just on Tuesday, 2 days ago, near the Canary Islands off the coast of Spain, with a boat full of migrants from sub-Saharan Africa. Spanish officials said on Wednesday, just yesterday, that the dead bodies of a child and a man had been recovered, and a Moroccan patrol boat had previously rescued 24 people on a dinghy that was sinking. Migration-focused organizations said 59 people had been on board the vessel and at least 30 were missing in the waters, and criticized Spain and Morocco for not intervening earlier. Due to a dispute over whose jurisdiction it was, a critical, horrible delay happened, yet the news would not cover it. Spain's state agency, FA, reported that a Spanish rescue service ship, the Guardamar Calliope, was only 46 kilometers, 26 miles, only an hour's sail away from the dinghy on Tuesday evening. The Guardamar Calliope did not aid the dinghy because the operation had been taken over by the Moroccan Rescue Coordination Center in Rabat, which dispatched a patrol boat that only arrived on Wednesday morning, some 10 hours after it had been spotted by a Spanish rescue plane, FA added. Quote, "It's torture to have 60 people, including 6 women and a baby, waiting for more than 12 hours for a rescue in a flimsy inflatable boat that can sink," Walking Borders Maleno said. These human beings were completely savable. Everyone knew exactly where they were. And with all respect to the tragedy today with the makeshift submarine, 30 people, if you're not good at math, is more than 5 people. Yet for some reason we care about the 5 more than the 30 that are happening at the exact same time. And again, when the 30 were much more savable.
There was only 5 people in that sub? 750 people died on the one and 30 on the other one? That's almost 800 people. Only 5? Only 5 millionaires died.
Due to the fact that...
I mean, there was the one kid on there whose dad dragged him into this unsafe sub in the first place. That sucks.
We knew where the crash went, and it was just a lack of coordinating resources to go and save these human beings.
Yeah.
Over the next 24 hours, four other boats filled with migrants were found in the Canary Islands, a route that usually from sub-Saharan Africa is notoriously dangerous.
Yeah, so look, reports are that at least 35 died there. So is there round-the-clock cable news coverage? So guys, I wanted to save those people from the submarine. The minute you show human beings, our hearts go out to them, right? Of course, and there's no reason why our hearts shouldn't go out to them. And I kept thinking about that 19-year-old the whole time. But here's an interesting guide for you guys on what the press cares about and doesn't care about. And by the way, the answer isn't to not care about those people on the submarine. The answer is to care about both, okay? But the press, cares about something when they start talking about children or showing children. And so, for example, when we wanted to bomb Syria, there was all this propaganda to bomb Syria. And look, I say propaganda in that case, the Syrian government used chemical weapons. They're terrible. The Russians that helped them are terrible. The Russian government, not the Russian people, etc. So it's not like they didn't do anything wrong. They did, but they showed the children that had been killed because of that, so that we could do the bombing. And they showed the dead children, we do the bombing. But Yemen, a conflict created by our ally, Saudi Arabia, there were thousands more children dead. But we never showed the children. So that 19-year-old breaks my heart that died on that submarine. They all do. None of them deserve that, right? But the 35 that died, that could have been saved if the boat just went 1 more hour. That also breaks my heart. But we got the disparate treatment in the press, and yes, it drives me crazy. But I don't think they're ever going to prioritize poor people, ever, ever, ever.
And of course, Cenk, we should be equally sad and equally caring about these human lives, but also just from a saving the most people perspective, if God forbid you had to choose, if you send a boat 1 to save 5 or to save 30, and the boat's gonna go to a place where you know where the 30 are, 35 are, or where you don't know where the 5 are, and if you know that the one was an accident caused by people trying to better their lives, desperately trying to go and save their own lives and improve their quality of life, versus very rich people who signed waivers that said you might die multiple times on this waiver and just want.
I'm imagining the waiver saying, You might die, you might die, you might die. You probably will die. There's a good chance you could die. Sign here and pay the man. Yeah, that sucks, man. These people were on those boats so that they could save their own lives, basically. And they talked about how they stuffed all the Pakistani people below deck. They're even like racist. To them, it like if you're below deck and that thing flips over, you're not getting out. That's crazy. But it's kind of like, you know, if there were zombies chasing you and there was one boat and that was the one, you'd get on it, right? That sucks. Yeah, maybe this is why I've taken a break from news and politics. There's just too much. There's too much crappy, horrible stuff going on in the world. And I was hearing about it every day. And I just get more pissed off and more pissed off and more pissed off that we have the ability to fix it all. But if we do that, people aren't going to make the most money possible. Just like I was talking to Laura about the game I was playing, Deliver Us the Moon. In 2054, they had to build a base on the moon because there's no natural resources left on Earth. And they can't make power. So they have to get the stuff from the moon, send it to Earth for power. And how long have we been using fossil fuels? Times that by how many vehicles there are. And then times that by how many coal power plants there are. And then times that by how much oil we use to make plastics and everything else like that. How is there still oil in this planet? I can't even begin to imagine how many hundreds of billions of gallons we've used. How is there still... I mean, we're going to be in that position, and we have the ability to stop it. We can make nuclear power plants, for one, just one example, and we can all drive electric cars. Nuclear power plants, get rid of the coal power plants, drive electric cars, use the power from the nuclear plants. But then the oil companies that run the world wouldn't be making their billions of dollars a day. So they're not going to let us do that. Just like there's no trains in the United States compared to China or Japan. They want transportation. They want us to take airplanes. So they didn't... I mean, there's plenty of tracks here, but Amtrak is not allowed to run on a lot of them because they're freight tracks. Everything, it all just sucks, man. And I think my brain just needed a break from it all. Hey, VT, what's going on, man? Sorry, let me catch up here. The sub was small. Here's a video of it, actually. Shows the difference between temptation and desperation. I feel bad for the families of the 19-year-old kid, but not the morons that got on a sub piloted by a game controller. Right. Yeah, that kid shouldn't have been on there. Just got to hold on long enough for millennials and Gen Z to take over. The smart ones, not the stupid ones. I feel like, being a millennial myself, I feel like there's some millennials that are going to help, but I feel like most of them were beat down so bad that they're afraid to, like, speak out and stuff. But the Gen Zers are going to do something. The resources at the moment with what is known at our current rate will last about 3 to 4 more generations if nothing changes. And something will change. How many cars, how many vehicles are on the road? How many more vehicles are on the road in the last 10 years. You know, it's growing exponentially, right? When I was in school, there were 6 billion people on the planet. Now there's what, 7.5 billion? So in 1990, there were this many cars. In 2000, there was more than double. In 2010, there was more than double that. In 2020, there's more than 4 times. You know, it's growing exponentially. It's not just steadily growing. We need more power. We're going to have to make more coal power plants. I mean, 3 to 4 generations with stuff growing so much, I bet we're hitting like 2 to 3 generations. Yeah, this is a problem. Like, what? Is that millennial, Gen Z, the next generation? Where does that start at? Because for as long as nothing happens to me, I'm still going to be here for the generation after Gen Z and the generation after that. I want to be super old, but it's possible I could still be here and be very close to seeing the end of the natural resources on this planet. That's coming that fast. I feel most millennials have submitted to the higher power. I feel a lot of millennials were beaten into submission growing up, and yeah, they've just kind of, they're not going to do a whole lot compared to the next generation or two. That's just kind of how I feel. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm using my feelings as facts. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, I think. Let's look at this.
It is a tragedy steeped in irony. What officials now
Let's look at this sub here. I haven't seen anything on it.
Tragedy steeped in irony to the resting place of another disaster, the Titanic. Today, the Coast Guard announcing a remotely operated underwater vehicle located debris on the ocean floor.
See, you never submitted, which is why you're having constant issues. See? Exactly. The last 2 generations behind me are the ones that, you know, really got this going in the disaster that it's headed towards.
The Coast Guard says it's consistent.
Like, what is this? This looks like the end of a pontoon with ratchet straps with a piece of metal with a porthole on it.
With a catastrophic implosion of the small vessel. The tail cone found just 1,600 feet from the Titanic shipwreck. The sub's titanium hull apparently succumbing to the crushing depth of more than 2 miles beneath the surface. The sub operator, OceanGate, in a statement saying, "Our hearts are with these 5 souls."
Yeah, I'm sure our hearts are with these 5 souls. That their family members don't sue the crap out of us. I mean, that's exactly what safety regulations and inspections are for. If that was a real company, this would not have been allowed to happen. So that middle part is where the passengers are. You tell me how 5 people fit into that clown car. It looks like that silo Homer dropped into the lake with Big Crab. Yeah, so yeah, the 5 people are in the front here, or the white part in the back.
And every member of their families. But the tragedy already fueling difficult questions about the pursuit of extreme adventures and the cost and demand on others when they go wrong. Tom Costello has late details.
Heartbreak in the North Atlantic. After 4 days of searching for that missing mini...
The middle, oh, this right here. Between this blue and this blue. Yeah, I mean, depending on how thick this is, you could fit 5 people in there, but they're going to be... It's going to be pretty tight. I was thinking it was a bigger sub that could fit like 10, 20, maybe 30 people at the most. I didn't even know it was 5 people.
Sub named Titan and the 5 people on board. This morning, a Canadian deep-sea robot spotted debris from the sub just 1,600 feet from the wreckage of the Titanic. The
Canadian robot's like, hey, look over there, eh? Don't you know? That looks like... All right, let's get back to the game.
For
hold
days
on.
now, the story
I gotta. Oh yeah, this is the
of the
inside?
missing Titanic submarine
So there is one.
has dominated
There's one porthole window in the top
headlines
or in the
around
front.
clock.
Look at that. I don't. People are crazy, man. All right, let's get back. Now that I got my rant in, let's have some fun. Oh, I'm supposed to bring the ladder. So I'm in the mountains of madness. I didn't feel like oh, I heard it. And I was like, nah, it's not breaking. I didn't feel like I was getting too depressed from news and politics. But now that I've been away from it for a couple weeks and I look back at it, I'm just like, ugh. I'm consuming content that I enjoy now that makes me happy. I'll get back to it. Eventually, I'll get back to listening to Hassan every day. But just for the time being, I'm having a much better time listening to stuff that I like, you know, something enjoyable rather than how horrible the people on this planet are.
January 17th, 1931. W. Dyer. After much consideration, Danforth and I finally made the perilous climb across the chasm. Our colleagues in Massachusetts would probably call us reckless or mad for even attempting such a thing in such a remote location, so far from help. But this entire structure is just too magnificent not to be explored further. Danforth and I finally admitted to each other what we individually already had in our minds. This structure is likely not of human origin. I must admit that I have, in fact, read the Necronomicon, this peculiar piece of literature by the mad Arab Abdul al-Hazred. Up until this expedition, I thought it to be nothing more than the deranged musings of a madman with no further significance. Upon inspecting this new mural, and the first one we discovered, these texts don't seem very mad after all. The Necronomicon tells of creatures whose description is eerily similar to the ones depicted so far. Elder things, it calls them. And if the Necronomicon is to be believed further, these elder things are not merely observers of life on Earth, but its very origin. I cannot express how much this realization now weighs on Danforth and me, but we will have to keep quiet lest we put the morale of the team and therefore the success of this expedition in jeopardy. The mural at hand, and the corresponding passages of the Necronomicon, tells of the arrival of this ancient species when Earth was but a barren rock. They seemed to be able to traverse the vastness of space using their wings. After their planet of origin was somehow destroyed or faced some other kind of calamity that must have made it uninhabitable.
They can traverse space with their wings? I distance myself from everything for the most part when it concerns media and politics. Focus what's on in front of me, what I can actually do or change. Worrying about the starving kids in Africa while I got a 5-course meal in front of me, doing nothing for no one. Yeah, I learned a lot about politics and stuff the last few years that I've been listening to Hassan, and I agree with his politics and I guess leftist socialist way of thinking. So look at, they left this one. Wait. And it exploded. And then they flew through the stars to Earth. But it's just like, I didn't even realize it till I started listening to, I've been listening to like the true crime stuff. And I enjoy that. I'm listening to it one after another, after another, after another. Because I like stories and mysteries and stuff. And even when Hassan goes live and I have, you know, another one in the series of the case I'm listening to, I don't really want to switch over. So I haven't been watching the last few weeks or listening to what's going on. A poip. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Worrying about the starving kids in Africa while I got a 5-course meal in front of me ain't doing nothing for no one. But you don't have a 5-course meal, right? Why is this one not? January 17th, 1931. A. Danforth. I was tasked by Professor Dyer to examine and catalog a large room while he made sense of the mural nearby. The room is circular, and the short hallway leading up to it is lined with what reminds me of bookshelves, including cylinder-shaped objects that remind me of scrolls. I'm not sure if one is supposed to open them in any way, or if they even have any physical content at all. Maybe I'm clinging too much to familiar shapes, and these things aren't for storing information, but rather a form of energy. One can only speculate. In the center of the room itself sits a device. It has claw-like spikes and is surrounded by 5 obelisks. These obelisks have... Oh, I lost. These obelisks have buttons. I tried to press all of them, but the entire mechanism seems to be, once again, absolutely inert. Opposite of the hallway that connects the room to the chasm, in another hallway that leads yet further into the darkness, one can see the outline of yet another heavy stone door embedded into the floor, similar to the one we initially crossed in the ice cave. As with the first door, this one is also open and has no discernible mechanism to operate it. I sure am glad that the expedition brought an ample supply of batteries for our electric torches, because this is where we will go next. Unless you count 5 packages of ramen over 12 hours. The identity check wasn't needed from the credit company, so now we wait for the house. Oh, cool. So you're just waiting for stuff to go through? Good news. You'll have your own place, kinda. We weren't approved. We're just waiting. Yeah, this is a lot of waiting. What is that stuff? I don't like that stuff. Oh. That's not it. There's only one. Oh, there is 5. stars. Are these numbers, like this one here could be a 6 or a 9? No. Is that Dory? Trying to be a whale? I don't like this stuff. This stuff concerns me a bit. This hurts. Thank you for playing the demo. Would love to hear from you. Ah, damn it. I thought there was going to be a little more. That one's fine. I guess it's better than I thought it was going to be. When I was watching the trailer, I'm like, all right, I'll try this one because it's made after Lovecraft lore, but I don't think I'm going to like it. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. I'll put it on my wish list just so I don't forget about it. And then I will uninstall. All right, next up we have Dungeon Renovation Simulator. This should be good. Sounds kinky. Well, everything in here is very gooey. Okay. Let's do it. Dungeon Renovation Simulator. Press 1 to grab a trash. Is that 1? Press left and hold it. Aim nicely. Release the left. Press 2. Approach the slime. Do not eat. Press left and vacuum it. Press 3. Beware of stains. Channel your inner stain whisperer. Press left and make it disappear. Soon mop will be fed. You have to feed the mop. But no worries. Press 4 and hold. Summon mighty bucket. Get closer to bucket. Press left. Don't mess the aim. I need a sugar daddy or sugar mama. I do too. But it seems like I don't have one. Ow, 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 ow. Hot, hot. All right. Well, hand. That's bucket. No, that's slime. That's mop. What? Ooh. Wee. 4 is bucket. 5 is grab, use. On a sword. found a portal. Oh, I took it. Wait, where am I supposed to put it? Alright, wait. You stay here. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, I think this is where... Did it work? Oh, the dirt went down a little bit. Okay, it must have worked. On my top left there, where you can't see. Let me rearrange some stuff here. Actually, I'll just put that there. Dirt and trash. Why is there no music to this? Where do I even start? Let's try the slime. And then am I supposed to mop it? Oh. Okay. That mop's really, really good. We must feed the mop. It's kind of hard to get everything, honestly. Get that little green spot. Yeah, this is kind of difficult to control. Oh. Okay. Thought I figured something out, but I didn't. Oh, look at my tentacles are getting really green. All right, we need we need a bucket. I'm not really concerned with how crappy it might be, but they made a Home Sweet Home MMO, and I'm hyped. What's Home Sweet Home? Dana White and Elon said Elon and Mark are dead serious about fighting. Look at the green torches too. That looks good. Oh wow. Well, you might not be able to afford the pay-per-view to watch Elon and Zuckerberg fight, but you might be able to afford to avoid the ads and join my private Satisfactory server if you would like to by subscribing for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. If you connect an Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you'll get one free Prime subscription per month. You could choose to use it here, or even better, you might get lucky and get gifted a sub. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break because that will shut off pre-roll ads for another hour. Here's the ad break now. Yeah, this is kind of difficult to get it, you know, like House Flipper. You just kind of hold on it and it just kind of gets it all. This one is a bit more difficult. You got to be more precise with it. What's with all the slime on the wall? What happened in here? What kind of party was this? I'm not sure I'm gonna get this whole dungeon done. I might just play this for a little while and then move on to the next one. Because it's cool, it's fun, I like it, but to do this for the next 3 hours, I think I'd rather move on to something else than continue to do this. But let's get like, I don't know, at least a quarter of it, maybe half. Keep sucking up bones and apples. Ta-da! Don't spill. Oh! Yoda had a few women over? Yoda? It's called Home Sweet Home, but for some reason in America, it's home... Wait. It's called Sweet Home. In America, it's called Home Sweet Home, but it's a Korean horror webtoon that got turned into a TV show? I don't know that one. Maybe if I just move this around more instead of trying to be precise with it. That reminds me of this demo I played a long time ago that I think it was called... You know what? I think it was called Home Sweet Home. And it was like a... It was like a... It might have been Korean. Like folklore, horror, stealth game. That's what I thought when I read that. But I don't know if it's the same type of story. Why is there no music in this game? That's a problem. This seems a little bit like Viscera Cleanup. Which I've never actually played. Here, swirl that. Oh yeah. Get that apple. Basically, people start turning into nightmare after they start feeling despair. A lot more to the story, but that's the gist of it. By nightmare, I mean weird, grotesque creatures. Oh, thought the game crashed for a sec. Let's suck some more goo here. I think this is just a skull with its mouth open. And it's just like... and it sucks it all up. They have like a ladder or something. yeah. Oh yeah. Looking better already. Closest thing in the Western world we have that comes close to Sweet Home is Silent Hill, and that's a stretch. Let me just do a quick search here and see if I can find that. Home Sweet Home Online. Yeah, this is it. Home Sweet Home is a first-person horror adventure game based on Thai myths and beliefs. The core gameplay focuses on storytelling and stealth to avoid perilous spirits hunting you. Moreover, few puzzles are added into the game, making the gameplay more various. This is a $16 game. Yeah, this is the one I played a couple years ago. It's not an MMO. This one is years old. I did see an MMO one. This one's from 2017. Damn, that's 6 years ago. They're not going to show gameplay? There we go. Yeah. I feel like this one was pretty good. I was just thinking about this the other day. Home Sweet Home Online. It's free. Yggdrasil. Your boobs. It looks like the same girl from the other game. Not this one, the... Whoa. Now that I'm playing it, it feels like and looks like Dead by Daylight, and I'm losing interest fast. There's lots of big boobs in here. It's framey because I got the game running also. Mixed reviews. Well, it's June 21st. It came out yesterday. Well, here, I'll stick it in my library. If we ever want to play it, I got it. Boobs. If I can even play this, legit booted me to start. I was even having a hard time running the trailer with this game running in the background. Everybody loves boobs. Men, women, babies. I mean, if babies love something, you know it's got to be good, right? Because babies don't know much, but they know what's good. Babies know, like, that's probably the first thing that they learn. Boobs, good. Oh, look, I'm making more of a mess. Ah! If I don't clean it, it smears it. I wish this was multiplayer. This would be perfect to have multiple people playing this and we could all work on the same room. Who's in charge of this? Multiplayer right now. I feel a little bit bad about the survey I did for House Flipper 2. I don't know. I guess I told them what I thought. That I liked it. A few things, like it was kind of hard to understand what I was supposed to do. And that, uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, this is like Viscera cleanup detail. Now I gotta throw this in here. And I gotta get a new bucket. And then I feel like I like the first game better. Except hairy boobs? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen hairy boobs except on, you know, overweight guys. Like me. I'm not very hairy though. All right, tell me when this is boring and I should move on. Calling me fat now? No, I said like me. Oh. Uh-oh, my tentacles are stuck. Okay. Don't get your tentacles stuck. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm sure you guys have seen Viscera cleanup detail. Where there's like body parts and stuff all over the place. And you gotta put all the body parts in the furnace. You gotta mop everything up. And whenever you come to the mop bucket, you always end up tipping it over and making a bigger mess. I think that's coming through the wall. Yeah, this is a little bit derpy. It works though. Turn. I think my tentacles are full. What, I can't get that? You're kidding. I can't even get it all. It's like a black hole. It just sucked it up. Give Laura testosterone, you'll see hairy ones. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you shave your nipples? What's this? Is that a guy? Okay. I guess I gotta pick everything up like one at a time. There's a weenus. Like, am I supposed to throw away all this stuff? I wish I could put it in like a garbage bag. What's this for? Quit throwing your garbage into our dimension. Can I pick up more than one? No, that sucks. This is going to take forever. Here, move this. Let's put this over here. Uninstalling it, it might revisit, but can't even play. Either someone leaves and it boots everyone, or the game starts and boots back to the start. Yeah, it just came out yesterday. Hopefully they'll fix it. The trash meter is not going down on the top left. Oh, it just went down a little bit. Maybe this stuff is the trash. I don't know. Here, this is how we do it. No, put that back. I'm stuck. Ugh. Dang it. Put it back. Ow. Don't forget to tell me when this gets too boring and we can move to something else. Kind of like to get, you know, at least this section looking good. Am I just supposed to, sometimes it freezes like that. Am I just supposed to throw all the tables and everything away? That was a Simpsons Halloween special where there's a portal in the kitchen or something, and they keep throwing stuff into the portal, and then they throw it back at him, and then a crumpled up piece of paper comes through that says, "Quit throwing your trash into our dimension." Put that black hole down. The swinger for the LA Lakers has got some mad skills. He scored so many holes in one with his football on that ice. Yeah, I heard about that. But I don't follow I don't really follow cricket, winter cricket. History Clean Details, the closest game I can find. There's like this, but multiplayer and Pressure Washer. That would be fun to play multiplayer, Pressure Washer Simulator. Actually, I don't even know, because it would be hard for two people to go through and get everything, because if you're doing it by yourself, you can kind of keep track of what you've done and what you haven't done, but if there's two people, it's going to be kind of difficult to, you might miss some stuff and then never find it all. Why can't I move this? Oh. Would you look at that? Why? Why? Why am I stuck? You know what? If I'm stuck, I'm done. Come on. I can't do anything with the mouse. I can't do anything with WASD. I can only jump. Oh, come on. What am I even stuck on? Oh, I spilled my water. Oh, yes. Holy crap, man. Ain't got $12 for Visser cleanup, pressure washer simulator. The tablet will update for both people. Oh. I don't think I have it either. Yay! Look what I've done. I put one table together. Can't see. What's up here? Wait, can I go in there? You're bored on this one? Time to move on? Yeah, I was kind of feeling like it. I was kind of curious if I'd be able to open this door. Yeah. Yeah, look what I've done. I cleaned all the slime here. Oh. I picked up all the trash in this area. And I set up a table. So good at this game. Okay, moving on. Alright, next up we have Escape from Mystwood. And we have Waterfall Prisoner. Those are both escape room puzzle games. Oh, also I got one called Jawbreaker that I just saw earlier, so I just grabbed it real quick before I forgot about it. Let's see what this is all about.
Police station. Are you sure this place is
You do have Overcooked too? I think I do.
I'll loot the place for anything valuable.
Stay safe out there.
Someone there? Are you hiding from me?
We have an intruder. First one to bring me his peeled-off face gets double rations this week.
What do you guys think of this one? Does it look like something you want to see right now? Or put it on the back burner?
Not looking for trouble.
Attention everyone. 1 hour to sundown. If that intruder isn't chopped up immediately, I'll lock the bunker and let them kill you all.
Looks like off-brand Outlast. I don't know. Let's try it. So it's either this one. I got 2 escape room puzzle games. I got the one with the train that looks like Minecraft train simulator. I have some city builders. You know what? Let's try this one out. Oh, I forgot. I have the Lancaster leak O'Brien State Park that I got off of itch.io also. So I got a bunch of stuff left to do. I got too much. Oh, that's really loud. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 Jawbreakers on my list of games here I'm supposed to pick from. I don't think any of them are right. I don't know. I guess we'll just go with that one. This looks like it might be cool. I didn't know they were making War Groove 2. I don't know that one. There, I can turn my volume back up. Look at this. I have it at 0.08. I got volume at 8%. Come on. Why will this not move? Not that far. Let's try it at 5%. We're probably going to want it a little bit louder than that. Dude, this looks... Wait, this menu screen looks identical to a game that I played earlier. Wait, who makes this? Witching Hour? What is this one? Oh, I want this one too. Hawthorne, I want this one too. The Swine, that looks cool too. Death Bloom Chapter 5. What? Death Bloom Chapter 1? Dude, I just found a whole another list of games that I want. Demo. Oh, you suck. No demo. I'm trying to mute the game volume and it's not working. There we go. Let's look at this real quick. This looks like it has a possibility of being good. Oh, there's more boobs. See? There's boobs everywhere. Look up dungeon golf. Okay. This looks like it's right up my alley. Whoa. Here we go. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna put this on my wish list so I don't forget about it. Oh yeah, similar to games you've played, The Last of Us and Resident Evil 7. All right. Let's get back. Let's get back. So that makes me even more excited about this one. Maybe this one will be good then. Did I get everything? Enabled, disable, enabled, enabled. Apply. All right, let's go. New game. This demo for Jawbreaker showcases the level The Break-In, which is after the streets of New Citadel City and before the main events of the story. Raccoon City Police Department.
Hey, I just broke into the New Citadel police station. Are you sure this place is abandoned?
According to the 48th Street gang, it looks to be. We owe them half the supplies you find for the tip, by the way.
All right. I'll loot the place for anything valuable.
Oh, dungeon golf. I forgot.
I didn't say it back at the bunker, but thanks for volunteering. Technically, it's my turn to look for supplies. But enough about that. Stay safe out there.
I can barely hear what she's saying. Dungeon golf? There's a free demo. That could be fun. Free demo. Bam. We got to get a few people together to do that.
A map of the police station. I won't be here long enough to need it.
Yeah, right. I bet you are going to be here long enough to need it. What? Am I seeing stuff through the wall? Why is that happening? Survival guide. Surviving in our new society. Inventory. Check your current tasks, items, maps, and health in your inventory. Okay. This plays exactly like a game I played earlier. It even has the same stamina bar. It has the same menu with the same options and stuff. I even got feet. Doesn't seem like I can pull my gun out. What is that? Why can't I? Is this friggin' house flipper where I'm gonna paint this section? What is happening here? Hiding. Stay unseen. Hide in cabinets, under tables, between shelves, and in shadows to stay in one piece. There's also a game called Mythforce. I don't know if it's your style, but it looks pretty much what I was looking for all this time. First-person dungeon crawler that isn't 30 years old. Unsorted loot? Can I sort it? Box of random loot. I can bring this back to my crew's bunker to resupply it. Oh, cool. Mythforce. If you think it's not my thing, it probably isn't. This here seems like what I've been looking for lately. This type of first-person walking simulator, whether it's horror or not. Youth, juvenile rehabilitation. That's what the book said. Haven't seen you play any kind of dungeon crawlers, which is why I said it probably isn't. I mean, I know there are exceptions, that would be fun for me, but I think for the most part, you're probably right. I can look at it and see. I feel like I'm constantly tapping out of the game, though, and not actually playing. Seems jammed. Won't be opening this. Come on, dude. Seems jammed. Cabinet's locked. I'm gonna leave all these cabinets open. What am I even looking for? I don't even remember.
That room looks untouched. Could be something valuable inside.
Hey. Get it. Why? Unsorted loot. You know me, I love some unsorted loot. I'd rather have it sorted. Is this the hide in? Seems jammed. Okay. Hey Malik. Been playing a game with hackers on The Last of Us. We started talking shit. Kick 'em. You kick 'em? Office cabinet key? I think that goes here. No? Okay. Report him. Yeah, that's better. Report him. What's this for? Looks like a typical key found for an office cabinet. Oh. Does that go here? Yeah. More unsorted loot. This should be enough to bring back to the bunker. Time to go. I heard one of their names was Miguel. When I tell you, I never wanted to be more racist in my life. One of them even called my friend the hard R. Report! Naughty Dog doesn't care. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what turned me off from playing those multiplayer games anyway, like the old Call of Duty. Oh no, I don't know the code. Old Call of Duty lobbies. $70.47.
Looks like a password. Could be valuable.
Fucking shit aspect is what I like. The cheating now. I'm okay. Oh, we finished watching Avatar The Last Water Way of Water today. And it was fine.
Okay, that's more loot than I expected. Time to get out of here.
It was fine. I don't have any problem with it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Uh-oh. The metal detector just beeped. And there's no one in here but me. Didn't even know there was anyone. Yeah, it's been a while. It's out on HBO now. Why'd that thing beep? Alright, what's GTFO? No! NCPD Medical Wing. The whole thing was a setup. I need to get out of the situation and make it back to the bunker.
Damn it. Oh, they took everything. They got me to take all the risk, and then they take off with all the loot.
They stole all my loot.
Bastards.
Haven't watched any new movies since the one with 3 Spider-Mans. There's nothing else in here, right? Like... Alright, let's get out of here. I got hit in the face with a baseball bat. Alright, now you're gonna need to get to know this map, man. Get fucked.
Not budging at all. Oh, they must have barricaded me in here.
Take the map and look for another way out. Oh, this here was the metal detector. I'm in the document room. I need to get to this stairwell. What was that? Oh, it's just a weird shadow. Oh, God. Search the corpse. Picked up handcuff key. Oh, I see. Use handcuff key. That reminds me, I was gonna look at getting Will Mario Brothers for his birthday. I still want to see, there's a Evil Dead movie that was in the theater when we went and saw Mario. I haven't heard one thing about it. If I hadn't seen the movie poster at the theater, I wouldn't have even known about it. Smoking something. Running. The best block in a fight is a city block. Run from danger and keep an eye on your cardio. Run from danger. Look at that. No reflection. Come on.
Oh, shit. That camera looks like it still works. This isn't good.
What camera? Oh, that one. Unplug it. You could just pull this off. You could just break that probably. Okay, there's a body. Is this just sprinklers? Okay. Guess I can't go that way.
Looks like something's missing.
What? Oh, I thought this was a plunger.
Looks like something's missing.
Oh, is that the valve? Might be the valve. To shut it off. So what are you guys doing? You guys want to play Killing Floor 2? Are you at work, Zaylin? Look, more boobs. There's boobs everywhere. Oh, hello. Portable radar, unique. About to go to sleep. All right. Be 21 or 22. All right, so I'm here. I gotta... Hold on, this is office, right? There's evidence room to my left. Straight across is break room. Painkillers. Hello? Can someone help me? I didn't even hear that. I just saw the subtitles come up. Phone's battery health is going down tremendously. You should watch on your PC. I don't know. Or cast your phone Twitch to a TV. That's what we do. We look up, you know, whatever we want to watch, and we just cast it to the TV, and then we can lay in bed. Just use your phone as like a remote control. Got another battery I can install, but it would be my first time taking my phone apart. I've never had to replace a battery in a phone. Ever. Like, I've had this one for at least a couple years. Maybe I'm coming up on 3 years. I don't even know. And it's fine. My one before that I had for 3 or 4 years. And it was great, so I've never had to do that. Fully charged, just my battery health is at 90%. It's Like how long your phone can hold a charge before needing to charge. My phone also has like a battery health charging where it charges slower, but it'll help keep the battery in good condition. And I don't need my phone to charge fast. I got it plugged in right now because I'm using it as like a monitor, so I can see what you guys are seeing. And then I plug it in when I go to sleep, so it's got 5, 6, 7, 8 hours to charge. The only time ever that I've needed my phone to charge fast is like before I get on an airplane, you know, because we're sitting in the airport for 2 hours. So you're using your phone, and then by the time you get on the airplane, it's pretty dead. Is anyone out there? I think my leg is broken. Okay. She's BSing me. But if you ride the train, there's outlets at your seat. You can just plug your charger in. How do you work this thing? Is this thing working even? Look how shiny that floor is. There's someone right there. Look, more boobs on the wall. Alright, I'm about to get jumped here. I feel like something's... Oh, look, I got my motion sensor in my right hand. Oh, there's the valve.
My savior.
My savior. Hold up. Still can't hear what the hell she's saying. I didn't come to save you, lady. I came to get the handle or the valve.
You never should have come here.
Corpse grinder. I think I'm supposed to...
Someone there?
Uh-oh.
Are you hiding from me? I'm gonna rip your guts out.
Time to go. Ow. Shut the door. Can't shut the door. Can't shut the door. Can't shut the door. Can't. What? What happened? What happened? Oh.
I need to get the fuck out of here.
Haha, you suck. What you gonna do? I was gonna shut the door behind me.
Oh, no turning back now.
Why would you want to turn back now? Okay, I'm right here. Jeez, I still gotta get all the way over here. Cleaning room, locker room. Okay. Store items. Well, I guess I can... 12 gauge shotgun shells are rare. Oh, you know what? This plays the inventory and the menu and everything plays just like Lost Alone. Suitcase. Store items in your suitcase. Free up your inventory. Stored items will be moved between levels with you. Yep, figured that out. Exit to new area. My headphones are kind of uncomfortable on my ear again.
Oh, shit. Those masked freaks are part of a gang. This police station must be their hideout.
Attention, everyone. We have an intruder. First one to bring me his peeled-off face gets double rations this week.
Ooh. He's like, first one to bring me his pee. I was like, wait, what are you gonna say?
I'm fucked.
Yep. And shut that door. Be a mouse, peek around a corner, stay quiet, and throw objects to distract your foes. Ooh. You know what else? If you want a uninterrupted viewing experience and not be distracted with ads, you can subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. No, not only will you not have to watch the ads, you'll also be invited to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us. We just played on it yesterday. Or maybe if you're lucky, you can get gifted a sub. Gonna run a 3-minute ad break because that'll shut off pre-rolls for another hour. Alright, there's 2 guys coming at me over there. Hide behind doors and throw objects? What? Like what? Okay, that's a mannequin.
Let's have some.
Oh god. Stand up, run. Oh shit. Where do I go now? Into the room with 2 guys? I died. I got the Lies of P demo. I don't know exactly what it is, I guess, so that's why I'm not all that excited to play it. But if someone tells me that it's really awesome and they think I'll like it, I'll try it.
I'm fucked.
Playing Power Wash Sim? I don't have it. Do I? I don't think I do. Nope, not in here. I got American Truck Simulator. Why is Epic so slow all the time? Nope. Also, I want to see what this game's about. Alien Dark Descent. Drop into the gripping journey. Alien Dark Descent. A squad-based single-player action game in the iconic Alien franchise. I don't see anything I can throw. Alright, I'm gonna go that way. Oh, okay, we're going. Good, there's nowhere to go. What exactly? I'm supposed to throw something to distract him. Not only can I not find something to pick up that I can throw, I don't have anything to throw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's look at this.
I'm fucked.
Throw objects to distract your foes. How? What? How? What? What? How? I don't see anything I can pick up. Use your radar. Peek with Q and E. Yeah, but how do I throw stuff? Game is indeed awesome, however, you will not like it, or at least I don't think you would. It's a Souls-like game, which requires you to dodge, parry, backstab, and take advantage of iframes, invincibility frames, as well as apply stat points correctly to make the game easier. You'll die a lot, as most people do when playing Souls games.
Stop being such a tease and come out.
I wish I could shut the door.
Come on, man. I just want to bash your skull in.
Oh, there's a bottle.
Stop being such a tease and come out.
Oh shit. It just touched the door frame and it broke. Well, that was great. There's Final Fantasy VII DLC for Power Wash Simulator. Oh, bear traps. I think there's one in the stall.
Fucked up now. I just want to bash your skull in.
Shit. Okay, I'm about to move on. I'll try this one more time. This one's hard. Like, in a lot of games, they give you some room for error for sneaking. And then if they see you, you can hide fairly easily.
I'm fucked.
And then they stop looking for you. This one, they keep coming after you. Fucked up vision? Chemical cocktail that reveals all enemies for 60 seconds? Oh, it's drugs like Fallout. They can't see me, but I can't see my... Can't see my radar either. I think he's on the other side of that wall. Uh-oh. My path to the back exit is blocked by a gate. It looks connected to those 3 lights. I gotta find 3 lights. Currency. Faceless token. Note for the crew. The wiring is all screwed up on our new security door. If you need it open, you gotta pull the 3 override levers around the electrical grid in this area. TJ. Why would the electrical system work like that? That doesn't even make sense. Shut the fuck up. Is how it works. Alright, I need to go that way. Alright, I need to wait for him to come... Well... No, I'll never make it. I need to wait for him to come back. Never make it. Never make it. Don't you see you can't make it? See, he's just barely in my radar that far away. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Charlie Kirk Googled glory holes while live out of curiosity, but many people are speculating he did it to cover up his search history. Yeah, right, Charlie Kirk. He's probably searching like glory holes in my area.
Come out.
Where to find glory holes in my area? Oh, dog. Oh. Why? He was facing the other direction.
Let's have some fun.
What am I supposed to do now? Okay. That'll do it for me for this one. That guy should not have seen me. Turned around. All right. I don't know. Let's try out some of these escape rooms, I suppose. But this didn't pop up for him.
Oh, shit. Those masked freaks are part of a game.
Lies of P? Do you guys know that one? Should I play it?
P to save Krot. Eugenie, the technician who enhances P's weaponry. Fanini, who enhances P's weaponry. Fanini, Krot's unparalleled genius inventor. Unravel their story to take a closer step towards Krot's secrets. Did you know that there are dozens of weapons in Liza P? Weapons can be disassembled into blades and handles, and they each hold their own exclusive motions and attributes. You are able to create your own weapon through the combination of these blades and handles. Of the hundreds of possible combinations with different respective appearances, performances, attack motions, and patterns.
I'm not super excited about it at the moment.
Your combat style the best.
Escape from Mystwood, and then there's Waterfall Prisoner. I guess, Escape from Mystwood. $82 viewers, 11 followers on this one. Wow. Peter.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm meeting up with someone from my Grindr app.
Isn't that for anonymous gay hookups?
No. This one's a way for guys who enjoy sandwiches to connect.
You meatball freak?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's do this.
Are you also married?
2, 3, 4. I do also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more demos from last Steam Next Fest. So there's plenty to do. Okay. I'm going to call it a night. So I won't be back until Monday sometime. So there will not be another stream until Monday. Monday, regular time, probably around 8 p.m. Mountain Time. I imagine we should be back and unpacked and showered and stuff by then. So it'll be stream Monday night, and then Tuesday I have off of work, so I'll be home all day again. So I will probably be streaming most of the day Tuesday. And oh, actually, I still have these couple itch.io games too. I forgot about those. So yeah, we got a lot to do. I might play some of those. I might play Last of Us when we get back. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling then. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today through the 3 different streams I did today. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't already, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, and if you'd like to support the channel, avoid the ads, and you'd also be welcome to join my private Satisfactory server and come play with us, which we played on Wednesday. You can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime by connecting Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get 1 free Prime subscription per month. You can choose to use it here, or if you're lucky, maybe you can get gifted a sub. If you're watching later on YouTube, use the join button or the Patreon link in the description if you want to join the server. If you do any of those things, look in the YouTube description or pinned in the Twitch chat for a Discord link. Message me on there. I'll get you the server information, and we'll schedule time to come play with you. So have a good weekend, everybody. And I will be back Monday evening. There is Wi-Fi in the cabin from what I hear. So I'll still keep an eye on Discord. Maybe if I got like an hour or something to lay in the cabin bed or, you know, nothing really to do. If the internet's good enough, maybe I'll stream some Kingdom on my phone or something. So, okay, have a good weekend, everybody. And if I don't talk to you, I'll be back Monday evening. Later, guys. Oh, Draw. Did you pick a game? You want any of those? Not yet? Okay, cool. I just wanted to ask before I go. Okay. Later, guys.